Alright, so we are going to try and work out some ideas here and see what we can get to work. It's not going to be completed today. There's probably be multiple parts. Let's get this started. So we did some really cool stuff with the faucet. We found some errors with the last faucet. We got it working, fixed some bugs. New faucet's working really well. We did find out that there is the way that Cardano wallet works is if you try to send a transaction and then it does another transaction, it will actually error as long as that previous one is in a pending status. So we had to create a loop that checks every 10 seconds and waits until that last transaction is in ledger, and then it will continue sending the next one, and if there's more, it just repeats that over and over. So it depends on the load of the network. Last night it was like 15 minutes or something. It was ridiculous. But anyways, we got it working. So I had an idea for a faucet. We might not use it here. I just want to kind of work on something to maybe use in the future. Maybe we'll give this away to someone else, to the public. But we want to make a faucet that has benefits. So like we're used to seeing things like drip drops and all that kind of stuff. So let's try to design a system. We're going to have to use multiple ways to check this. We'll still use the Cardano wallet for checking for the incoming transactions. However, the reward system is going to be its own little thing. And what it'll do is we'll have certain criterias that we'll be able to customize in the configuration. And hopefully be able to have multiple tokens, different features. So, well, here's just a couple ideas. Can I make this bigger? Appearance. Okay, so we'll do this. All right. So we'll make this a little bigger so that we can see it. So let's do this. So essentially, what we have here is our ideas. So we're gonna have tiers of rewards. So here's some random things that I was thinking of that we could possibly do reasonably. So for every 1,000 of whatever token is served, so ADA comes in, whatever, the token gets dispensed and served to the person as a regular exchange faucet, like it's working now. You get like a free NFT. So we would load specific NFTs on that wallet, and then in our config file, so here's the token. So we would have a token type. You know what? We're going to need a policy ID in here. All right. So, oops, outside of that. So the token type would have the name of the token, and then we'll have a policy ID. So the policy for that this token was minted on, so that we know what it is. And then we'll have, and what we'll do is asset name, and this will be like whatever. It'll be some weird number. And then that way we can rifle through these token types when we want to do whatever. It has the value of the token, so this will be used to do the exchange for the regular faucet as well as the reward section. So the reward section, I have an idea like a monthly reward. The threshold means that as long as you have some policy ID and asset, so some token at a minimum amount, I just have 50,000 in here, you get reward of some policy asset and the quantity of it. So this could be an NFT. You could have, let's say we are working with Bison. So let's say we do, you buy 500,000 pocket change, we're going to give you 1,000,000 Bison. You know, something like that, right? I would be able to specify the Bison token policy, the asset name, and 1 million, right? I could do that. That's one idea. monthly drops of tokens for people who have purchased 50,000 or more tokens. So you would have some kind of a threshold of a check of all the people who have purchased your token, and then you would get a bonus every month. Maybe. Or it could be something else, right? It could be you get uh, some kind of not a staking reward, but a governance token maybe. If you have like a million pocket change on your wallet, and maybe I can check if you're staked with Deep Pool, right? With the Deep End Pool. Um, then we could give you a governance token because you are staking with us and you have X amount of tokens in your wallet that's staked. We'll give you a governance token which will help you, make a decision on Pocket Town, like the way that it works. Something like that. That might be a cool idea. And exchange a specific NFT for tokens. So we could do it so that if you let's say you want pocket change, you don't want to sell ADA, you don't want to sell your doll for ADA, you would be able to send it to the faucet, send that NFT to the faucet, and it would actually give out pocket change for it. So you'd be like selling, it would be selling directly to the in-game currency. That's just an idea. I don't know if it's actually going to do it or not, but just ideas. So so what are our requirements? I know we're going to need a wallet. We're going to need a node, which just like the faucet now. That's so we can monitor for our transactions for the regular faucet functions. Now, the problem is that the Cardano wallet only lets us check a wallet that we own. We cannot query it for assets if we don't have it in our system. So we're going to have to use something like Blockfrost or Koios. They have an API for querying the blockchain pretty simply. Yeah, that'll be interesting. And I have a note here because when you send to the faucet right now, the wallet is not really the wallet, and it could change. So I need a way to consolidate. If it's like one of those weird random numbers, like the 20 block spacing for your wallet IDs, they all might point to the same wallet, but the actual ID or the wallet address is different. I have to be able to consolidate them into a single wallet with the total amounts of whatever, pocket change, currencies, whatever is on there, amongst all of the transactions. So that's going to be a challenge. So we're going to have to try and figure out how we're going to do all that. Let's just go ahead and make some functions. So what are we going to need? We're going to need to do the same thing we're doing now. So we need a file that is we're going to make a token tx template. Alright, so this is going to be the template for the token, and I'm actually going to do this. I don't want that. Okay, so let's do tx template. I'm just going to copy the old one from the current faucet in here, just so I have something to work with. We're also going to need the database, so we're going to have rewards DB. Okay, we're going to have our transaction DB, and so so in the current one we have this, right? So we've got we have the test DB and the test faucet, which is the actual faucet. We got a template, and we have a configuration, right? Which I'm not going to open on stream. So we have all of the things inside of there now that we could have. So we have our database, our template, and the history is the DB. So which is this one here. So this is the history of all of our transactions. I'm just making sure that I have everything. And then we have our template for the token. So we're going to need one for we'll probably need one for some. I'll leave the other one for now. Depending on how we send, we might have to use a different type of template. So we'll get into that once we hit that point. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and make some basic functions. So we want a async. Let's do this properly first. Modules. We need our file system. We will need Axios, require Axios, which means we need to, what is that, terminal, Control Shift tilde. I never remember that stupid command. Alright, so we need to npm init, yes, npm install Axios save. Alright, so we're going to install Axios. There we go. And so let's do file handling. So I want a async read file. I want to go read data file name, and this is not this is a function. And all we're going to do is we're going to do fs promises read file name, and then I want to return JSON parse d. You know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna call this get data from JSON. Okay, we'll do that. And then I want to make the same thing, but I want to save data from JSON. And we'll go file, data, and here, and data. We don't need to return this, but we'll do that. Okay, so that's going to allow us to read any file and save any file, just in case. Alright, so next step, we need the, we're actually going to do some modules, I think. I think this is going to make it a little nicer, so let's try and make a module here. I haven't done this for a while. So we're going to make one for faucet token.js. Alright, so let's do a class called faucet tokens, and we'll do do I have a constructor? Cool. And we'll go module exports. Now, do you do new faucet tokens? I think that's how it works. Okay, we'll try this out here. So, in our tokens, so what do we want to do with tokens? So we're gonna have everything that has to do with the tokens on the faucet. So we're going to do a requirement require. Here's our configuration. Oh, it's outside here. Alright. Here's our file system. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to be able to check the balance. So check faucet token balance. We're going to send token from faucet. What else do we need? Faucet tokens. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So this one is going to be async function get token balance, and what we want is That's really weird. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Oh, I see. I gotcha. You don't declare functions and modules in JavaScript. Alright, so we're going to make a get the token balance, and then we want one to send token. Oops, send token. And okay, so getting the token balance, we want the policy ID, asset name, and wallet ID. And then this one is going to be send token, so I want policy ID, asset name, receiver address, and then oh yeah, and then we want amount. Okay, so that's going to be something like that. So let's create one called, well, let's see if we can actually import this now. Let's do faucet tokens. We'll do faucet tokens acquire like that. So I want to see if this actually works. Node multi-faucet. Yeah, okay, so that works. That does work. Actually, let's make sure. Let's just do like return. We'll do like echo console log balance, and this will be send. All right. So I'm gonna go faucet tokens, get token balance, faucet tokens, send token, and I want to go null, and null. Right? It's only 3. Yeah. All right. So I just want to see if I get all 3. Yeah. So that works. That's how you do module class in JavaScript. Alright. So these work. We can do that. So there's our faucet token. So now we want to do, we need a module that we can create, or create a list of all the wallets with how many, and keep a record of this, right? So let's do reward, do this, reward wallets. Alright, so class reward wallets, module exports equals new reward wallets. Alright, so this is going to be consolidate wallets, and we're going to get wallet assets. We want a calculate wallet rewards. We want to send rewards to wallet. So those are going to be the functions that we'll do. So we want to consolidate wallets, and we want a get wallet assets, and we want a calculate wallet rewards, and send rewards to wallet. So what kind of stuff might we need in here? So consolidate wallets doesn't take anything else out. Get wallet assets, we will want a wallet ID. And then in this one, I want wallet ID, reward. So this is going to be probably this, right? So rewards, we would want to pass in like this object. So we'll have to make some kind of indexing system, a naming thing. Not sure exactly how we're going to do that yet, and pass it in. So this wallet would be we could figure out from that whatever kind of system we set up for that particular wallet type or token, anyways. Um, Send rewards to wallet. Wallet. Oops. Up here. Wallet ID. I want to do, or sorry, this is receiver amount, reward amount. Sure. Or we'll do that. We'll just do wallet, get wallet assets, because most of this stuff will be we'll just call wallet. No, we're gonna keep that as receiver. When we send, we do that. Wallet ID would be like getting something. All right, so we're gonna have to use. Let's go and look up Koyos. Let's work on this one here. All right, so here's their API on the mainnet. So basically, assets. Get assets. Asset name here. A policy, the asset name, and the ASCII. That's not what I want. I want maybe address assets. Get the list of all assets for, okay, policy, name, and quantity. Okay, so this is the one we want. So we have an address and all this. Okay, so this is going to be our endpoint. So what we want to do is create a constant of asset list endpoint. Let's do it differently. Endpoint asset list. And we'll do this. And this is address assets. And we need to add a address query string. Like that. Oops. Question mark address equals. And then I need a we'll do this. You know what? Let's do endpoint address list wallet, and we'll make this a function. Can this just do that? I think that will just automatically return that one line. Yeah. Yeah, a string. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, so that's gonna do endpoint asset list. And then we have a get wallet assets. We need to be able to query a wallet address and find out if it exists on the same wallet. So let's see here. Do they have anything that does that? Address info. Balance stake address, script address, and the UTXO set with assets. So let's just do this real quick. Let's go like, let me just create a new thing here. Well, you know what? We're in here. We got one of these. So this is, get that over there. I want. What? Stop it. There we go. All right. So we have this. So we have address info. So I'm gonna do address info, and this has an address is. Let's do this one. I don't even know what this wallet is. This is get. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull an address that doesn't exist. I was probably tired when I wrote that. All right. Okay. So we need a. That's. I know that the faucet's address isn't staked. So let's go ahead and pull up. Actually, we can just grab it from here. Ching! Copy. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so it's got a stake address on there. So no matter what, I wonder if we could do different things like that. If the stake address never changes across the wallet, then that would work, because it would be unique across any wallet address as long as it has the same stake address. Okay, so we'll use this. So I want to copy this. We'll come back into here, and we're gonna go const endpoint wallet info wallet. Okay. So these are going to give me a specific endpoint to work with. We also need constant axios is require axios. All right, so let's just try this one. Get wallet whatever assets. So we're gonna go. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. So this is gonna be await axios get endpoint asset list wallet, and we'll go like then what are we gonna do? Don't really want to do anything in there? Yeah, we do. Let's create like asset list is this. So what does this actually look like again? So this is an array of, this is address info, right? This is not the right one. Asset list is address assets. Okay, good. That's very interesting. that has no assets. I wonder if does it only return NFTs? Nope. This is address info. Okay, let's use address info then. I'm looking for pocket change on here. None of them have pocket change. Really? Okay. So where would we get that from? Address assets? Because I think that's the one I did before and it didn't return anything. Address assets? Yep, it doesn't return anything. Why does that address not have anything? Transactions. So it doesn't list the assets on the wallet. Okay, okay. Let's find something else. Account assets and then a stake. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this here. Account assets. So I'm going to do this first. I'm gonna copy this address. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do this for now. I'm gonna go account assets. And what does it want? It wants the address, which is the stake address. So we will copy this and we will see if we can get this. There we go. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so in order to get the pocket change on the wallet, or the assets, we have to provide the stake key. So that means we're going to do 2 queries. Alright. So we have to do, that was what? Okay, let's just copy this. So I need a constant endpoint account assets stake address, and then this becomes plus the stake address. Alright. So this will give me, once I get the stake address, so I want to do the first one, which was address info. Yes. So the address info, so the wallet info is going to give me the stake. Alright. So I want this one. Then I want to go, we're going to say stake address is this. I want to say the stake address is JSON parse. No, that's going to be JSON object. So our stake address should be that. And then we should have it in that variable. Come on, await Axios get, so we're going to do the count assets for the stake address. Then asset list is going to be whatever this was. So let's go back and do this one again. So this is an array of all the assets on the thing. Okay, so we can just have it as this, and it is, yeah, it's just going to be an array of objects, so that should work. Okay, and we will return asset list. Okay, so now is the fun part. Alright, so we're going to do we need to pull pocket change address. Okay, so I'm gonna do just for this purpose, we're gonna say wallet ID. Wallet ID is gonna be this. Alright. So I'm going to do not in here. In here I want this, right? Constant wallet ID is this. Alright, so let's try to include, we want rewards, what is it? Reward wallets equals acquire. I'm going to have to change the name of these. Alright, so what we'll try is we're going to go reward wallets. We're going to say get wallet assets, wallet ID. Okay, so this should fire this function, and I should get pocket change now. Should show me what it is. So I need to console log this value, and it's a promise, of course. We will await this. Console log wallet assets, and we will think that works. Yeah. Alright. Nope. Okay. That is not what I want to do. That's what happens when you move code around. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got a M data. Okay, so that did not work for some reason. That's interesting. Oh, we got the things. Oh, okay. I will do that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it gets there. Okay, so we want to make sure that these are all functioning properly. So let's try this catch e log e. We'll dump all of this stuff into here, and let us change this, right? So I want to do our data. Yeah. Okay. Our data stake address. Nope. Okay, so it's because it's returning an array, so I have to return the 0. I don't want to deal with just one. So I need to parse this because it's going to be an array. So I need to get the stake addresses for all of the person's addresses. Alright, let's do some modifications here. So the first step is when we get the data back, it's going to be an array. So let's make a note here. Array of assets. Stake addresses is going to be like this. Alright. For var I equals 0, I less than r data length, I plus plus. I want to go r data I want to do push that stake address. Alright. Now I need to do a for loop, and I need to for var I equals 0, I less than stake addresses length, I plus plus. We're going to do all of this, and I need to push. Maybe it will do that. We'll try this, maybe. We'll see what this looks like. Asset list push, return asset list. Maybe. Okay, so we got the errors. What am I logging here? So this is logging the wrong thing. Why is that logging that now? It's not an error, is it? Oh, it is. Stake address. Ah, that's why. Stake address. Stake addresses push our data I. Oh. Right there. That's probably why. There we go. That works. Okay, so now we've got the assets for the wallet being output. So now we can actually query a wallet. So if I do like, oh, I don't know. Let's do like let's do mine here. So we're gonna pull up my wallet, and I'm gonna do a receive share. I'm gonna copy this address, and I'm going to do const wallet ID is this. And we'll comment this one out. And that's not working. Why doesn't that work? Let's go and try and figure out why it's not working. So let's add account info. Address is this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Address info. Address info. Okay, so it doesn't like that address, really. Why? Why doesn't it like that address? That is the correct one, right? Where's the code? Address info is endpoint wallet info. Yeah, so address info equals address, which is the one that I used. Address info, and then equals address, and then I paste in my address. So why doesn't it return my wallet information? This is my personal wallet address. And that should work. Hmm. That's very interesting. Let's go look this up. Because that should totally work. Why doesn't this work? It has a stake key on it. So because this one's staked, do I have one that's not staked? Yeah, I got my friends on here. Let's see if this one works. Let's just paste this one here. Nope. Okay, so that one doesn't work either. So what is it with the... Oh. Okay, that's really cool. I like it when that happens. So what is it that is making this not actually show anything? Maybe it's them right now. Nope. That's very weird. Let's go back to this one here. That's the same one? Oh yeah, that's the same one. Okay. So, where that isn't the right thing. Yeah, let me look up the... Let me look this one up here. So these ones work. Oops, that's a transaction. Sender. Alright, let's check this one out. I don't remember which one's mine. Probably not that one, but okay, so this one here. PDC 5000K. Let's see what's on this one. Okay, so here's a whole bunch of them. Okay, I know whose this is. I know whose wallet that is. Okay, so this one has a bunch of stuff on it. So let's just slam this ID into here. Into here. Yeah. So there's 29 more items on this list. Okay, so that's working. At least now I can see all of the things. So it is returning all of the assets appropriately. So, what I should do is I'm gonna save this file. I'm gonna do save data from JSON, and I want to do um, test JSON, test asset info, and I want to go M. So we're gonna do this. And, ooh. Okay, fine. New file, test asset info.json. What? Oh, psh. I'm just, yeah. Unbelievable. There we go. Oh, it's objects. Oh, that's cool. I need to JSON, JSON stringify this data. And there we go. There we go. Alright, let's pop this puppy into here. And we'll go to JSON formatter. And then we'll do this. And come back into here. Alright, there we go. So, it's got an array. So it's got an array inside of an array. So is that going to work? Probably not. Probably not going to work for what we want to do. So it's probably pushing the array because I'm not iterating through the results of it. So I want to break this out. Is there... I mean, this is... You know, I'll just set it to be the value. Like that. Yeah, this looks better already. Yep, single array. Okay. So this will give me a list of all of the assets on the wallet. Okay. So that's one thing down. But it's not 100% working because I can't use my own address. However, I can't post the address that I received with for some reason. So let me look this up on Cardano Scan again. We're going to pull up my wallet. I'm going to say receive. I'm going to receive an address. Let me grab one of these other ones here. Alright, so here's one. That's not what we want. Copy address. Like that. Okay, so this is the one of the addresses. So what we want to look for is how to get the actual wallet, right? So like all of these addresses have values on them, but they don't point. This address points to it as far as the blockchain is concerned, but this is the state key. That's not going to work either. All right. So how do you find this out? I want to find the actual wallet address to check its balance. Controlled total stake. So does it have account information? Count addresses? Oh geez. Hmm. This will give me not the right thing. Account list. What is this? Get a list of all accounts. I don't understand what this is. I have no idea. No idea what that is. Alright, hmm. Input address array, optionally filtering after specified block height inclusive. It's not gonna work. So why doesn't that return a stake address? That's a really good question. Why can't I just paste a receiving one? Because it's not that it's Koyos that's having the problem. It's actually Cardano Scan doesn't do it either. So I'm pasting in one of my shared wallets, right? So I have all these receiving addresses. So like if someone's going to send me ADA, I would use this address, right? So because I don't actually know what my real address is, but these are all the 20 block spacing addresses that are supposed to point to my wallet. So I need to find the stake key, which is this, by getting this address information, but none of this shows that value. So try. It's not that one. Cardano payment. Let me try this. Can I do this? Nope. Count addresses. Nope. So it's got to be the actual thing. That's dumb. Huh. Hmm. I don't know. That's a really good question. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. Anyways, I'm gonna think about that, and I will. I'll check back in a bit. I will be back. I'll do another live stream. It's been about an hour or so. Yeah, we'll see. In an hour or two, maybe I'll come back and I'll look up some stuff on this later, and we'll figure it out. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, we'll have fun.